business of House of Cards. If you've binged your way through the new season, you might be tempted to draw some parallels between the fictional drama and the real life to the White House. We caught up with one of the show's stars, Michael Kelly, who of course plays President Underwood's top aide, Doug Stamper. He talked about streaming, technology, content creation, and about getting into character.
There's a lot of things that went into it. I mean, I had a pretty good political science background. That's what I studied in college. And then I got to know a little bit more as we were working, obviously. And I learned something new every day. I'm always asking Bo, like, what does that mean, every now and then. But, it comes from a combination of all those things, I think,
Stamper, of course, had a big narrative arc last season.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to give anything away.
Right.
But is this season easier to play as a result?
Yeah. I mean, last year I think was the hardest. I've never been so frightened in my life to take a role on because you had a character that I played one way in a specific way for 2 seasons and then flipped it on its head for that 3rd season. It was really tough to take on. But the great thing about season 3 is, at the end, that recovery arc, him getting to where he belongs by Francis's side, and then get to see at the end of season 3, you see, wow, he's back by his side. You can just imagine season 4, it's going to get good again. Yes. Or they're going to get, I don't mean the show's going to get good again. The show's been awesome all along, but what they do together, Frank and Doug.
Michael, a lot of perspective on how the landscape has changed for you as an actor. I mean, you've done it all, TV, you've done movies, miniseries, working on now. This Netflix thing is unique, and the way it plays on the public's consciousness is unique. I mean, you got to worry about spoilers from a season or so back because you never know when people are going to watch it. How has that influenced your relationship with your fans, and how has it influence the kind of work that you get now, kind of post House of Cards?
Well, the work, it doesn't influence the work. It's always going to do for the good of that specific job. With the fans, it's actually been a bit tricky. I remember at the end of, I don't want to spoil anything for you, but in season 2, and it happens with my character 3, it happens. It's the season that we were filming for me to have to lie to people's face, and then season 3 comes out, and then that secret's revealed. It had been months after, and my brother has this cool app called Yopine, and it's an app, right? So he had a poll up, is Doug Stamper alive or dead? And I retweeted it. And the show had been out for 4 months at that point, and fans went crazy. Oh, wow, even the actors are going to blow for you now. They got really, really upset about it. So
I have seen the season 2.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I'm alive.
I figured that out, yes.
But yeah, it's tricky. It's very tricky with the fans, with binging. But it's, after speaking with the Netflix executives, it's how people today want to consume. They want to consume it whenever they want. Everything, with kids today, myself included even. I mean, I'm an older adult, not older adult, but I'm an adult now. And, we all carry computers with us in our hand, a little tiny computer, and we want it all right now. You have a question, you got to answer, So I think that's how the consuming product is the same way.
Shares Netflix down 15% so far this year, but a lot of bulls will hope that subs continue to gain momentum stateside like this.
Influence that Netflix and its way of releasing content has had on the culture is having on the media giants right now. As we see the talk about over-the-top intensifying all kinds of different content, it's just fascinating.
Yeah, one of the business stories of our time. We can all agree on that.
For sure. Yeah. And coming up, rally on Wall Street with the Dow up about 210 points. So Rick Santelli, what are you watching?
Well, today we're watching all the charts. You see my cameraman trying to find me. Today was game day. Yesterday was Mario Draghi's big day. But today is something different. And the big number, by the way, 110.05. What is it? After the break.